Do your beats sound like this?
You gon' fuck around and drown off this way. Doing all these shows, I've been on the road, I don't care.
But you want him to sound like this? After this video you should exactly know how to make beats for Lil Baby. But why I am telling you this? You know, back in 2020 when the album My Turn from Lil Baby dropped, after I listened to it for the first time I instantly fell in love with it. This is the same time where I'm producing for a year now. I'm confident in myself that I can recreate the same style that he used in his album, but I'm kinda getting stuck. My beats don't have the same quality to be called amazing. It's also for all other genres that I produce. They are just not sounding right. I just have the feeling that I don't make the progress that I should make at the time. Maybe you can relate. After years of trial and error, I came to the realization on what is actually important to make hard-hitting beats. If you're in the same situation where you just started out, nothing is working for you, you want to get results fast, faster than I did it, click the link down below and I'll personally help you achieve that goal in just a month. Now fun with the cook up. Let's go. Yo bro, what's up? Welcome back to the tutorial. Step 1, the piano. Lil Baby always uses kind of a piano. There are different types of piano beats for Lil Baby, but in this case I used only like two different chords. The one is like a C minor, sounds like this. The C minor are like 3 notes, the C, the D and the G. This is like the chord. To make the chord more bigger, we add another C on the top, also another C on the bottom to make the sound more brighter. Another chord is the G minor. I always put down the bottom note first. For example, I made C, and then put a G for the second chord and build the chords around it to see what sounds good. Also what is essential is like arpeggiator melody. For example, I made this one where like a lot of different notes playing fast back to back. It sounds like this. To add more variation to the melody, I changed the notes on the second part of the melody where the second chord is playing, so it sounds like this. With the variation you can get a little bit creative because there's like no right or false. If it's in the scale, if the notes are in the chords, it obviously would sound better, but yeah, you need to try it out. What notes are working and what not. Yeah, this is for the piano. Second essential melody are the strings. For the strings I made this pattern. It sounds like this. There are like different type of strings. I use the staccato. This is like this short sound, but there's like also strings in sustain. That means they are long, they are not short notes. What I did is only copied the notes from the piano, the chords from the piano, and put them and pasted them in the string instrument. And I made this pattern. And if you press Alt R, you see the screen, you can randomize the notes, so it sounds more realistic. You can see there I can change the volume, randomize the volume of each note. The last musical instrument I used is a synth. This is only to add more life, so the arrangement gets a little bit more easy, but I will explain it to you later. It sounds like this. Yeah, this sound alone would like sound trash if it was by itself, but it complements the melody, has more effect to the melody, you know. Yeah, that were all the instruments. After that I went straight into the 808. This is like step 2. We are doing like the drums now. I made this 808 pattern. Yeah, there's only important that you like follow the root notes of the melody. That means that you place the 808s at the lowest note of your melody. You can try different patterns. There's like, if it has a rhythm, and people can shake their head too. It's okay, but you can experiment with this. But for Lil Baby, it's more common to make like a basic 808 pattern, put some extra notes to make it more unique. And to transition to the next key, made this 808 stair, how I call it, that it's like flows better into the second part of the melody. I pitched some keys up to not just put it at the same note every time. That would get boring over time, you know. After the 808, we are going to the hi-hat. I made a hi-hat like this. This is not a typical two-step hi-hat. This is like, put it like on every, like 4 hi-hats in one part. It goes like, it has different bounds, you know. Also put some low notes and rolls to make the bounce more unique. Here I also changed the velocities of the hi-hat rolls to make it more interesting for the listener. Yeah, just copy and paste it to the second part. Nothing too complicated. Then I made a clap. This is just a simple clap. I didn't make too much adjustments to that. Then the last element is the snare. Yeah, I put it on some different locations of the beat to make it more like a surprise, more that the listener don't know, oh, what's coming now. Also to make the beat a little bit more unique. Copy and pasted the pattern. For the arrangement, what you can do is, what always works is the intro where you play all the melodies at the same time. And after the intro's done, you start with the first part of the hook. There's like always 2 parts of the hook. At the first part you cut some melodies. At the second part you add some stuff to give it like a build up. Yeah, in the second part I added, for example, the strings and the snare. Then after the hook there's the verse where you cut out more stuff. The rapper can rap his phrases. I cut out the 808 here. The arpeggiator, I put it 1 octave up to give the arrangement more variation. Yeah. The bridge, I only play the 2 melodies. And after that you can just copy and paste it. And after the 3rd hook you can make the outro. This is what the beat sounds like at the end. Yeah, I hope you had fun with the tutorial. Let me know what you want to see next. Comment something down below or like the video if you learned something. See you the next.